Shalom, one and all. Glad to see you again. And before I go, I just want to let you know, please like my channel, hit that notification bell, and you know the rest. Anyways, the subject here I want to talk about is the 7 keys to maintaining a strong relationship. It's very important. I'm not going to read the scriptures to you, but I'm going to give you the scriptures, the chapters, verses, the books, whatever, for you to look up, and I encourage you to look up on it. Anyways, here we go. The first key is communication. It's very important to have a cordial communication with someone, in a relationship or any type of relationship. As a matter of fact, you can find references to that in Proverbs 12:15, 18:13, and in Ephesians 4:28. So that's number 1. Number 2 key is conflict resolution. Proverbs 27:5, Matthew 18:15 through 17. Conflict resolution is when you got to resolve certain things, you have to resolve them in a positive manner. That's, if you do it in a negative manner, you ain't gonna get very far. You're just gonna get more hostilities, and more temper's gonna fly, and hopefully, fist won't fly, but you never know with people today. Now, the third one is forgiveness. Forgiveness is very important. It's very hard to do. It don't cost nothing though, but it's very rewarding. It is. I mean, got to keep our pride in check, and just forgive people for their misgivings or mistakes or stuff like that. You can find that in Matthew 6:12 through 15, 18:21 through 35, the book of Mark 11:25 through 26, Luke 6:37, 17:3 to 4, and 2 Corinthians 2:7 to 10. Next one is, it's a very, well, I don't want to say difficult one, but it relates to pride and egos, stuff like that, but it's humility. Now that's in Proverbs 11:2, 18:12, 22:4, 29:23, Matthew 20:26 through 27, Romans 12:3, Ephesians 4:2, 5:21, Colossians 3:12. Next one is self-denial. And self-denial, there's that key word, denial. A lot of people in denial about things, and they construct certain scenarios, based on could be imaginations or their beliefs or whatever, But you can find that in Romans 15:1, 1 Corinthians 10:24, 12:22, 13:4-5, and next one would be you got to trust people. You got to trust your loved ones. It's very hard to do because infidelities, backstabbing, stuff like that. It's very important. And like it's about the one before, forgiveness. Forgiveness means forgiveness. But not, you don't forget, but you forgive. Now trust, that's where trust comes in. If somebody, close loved one, a significant other, marriage partner, whatever, if they shatter your trust is really hard to rebuild. It takes time. Sometimes people won't forgive, and they won't trust. They won't trust again, and it affects that relationship or even future relationships, even not just with the man or woman, but with maybe family members like parents, kids, things like that. The last one is, and it's probably the most important one, is love. You got to let love guide everything. It ain't going. You're not going to be. It's not going to necessarily make you stupid or anything, or incompetent. I mean, but you know, you gotta love. You gotta, you know, love, you know, that Yahweh, you know, instilled in us. You can find that in Leviticus 19:18, Proverbs 10:12, 15:17, John 13:34-35, Romans 12:9 through 10, 13:8 through 10, 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, Galatians 5:13 through 14, Ephesians 4:2, and then 5:25-28. Love, you know, so you know, there's you got to understand. Some people confuse love with lust, you know, and lust, you know, it's not love at all, you know. I mean, it's just not. But anyways, you got to, you know, love, communication, forgiveness, trust. It's all imperative, you know. And don't forget about, you know, careful prayer, you know, to our Maker, you know, and be thankful to Him and Yeshua for what they've done, and because you know we're not you know we're not innocent. We, you know, might be the best husbands or whoever, but you know we sin too, you know, and you know for our misgivings, we'd like to be forgiven, you know, for our trespasses and you know sins. So that's what one thing, you know, you got to consider. You know, you got to have an empathy, you know, to how others are. You know, I mean, yes, there are evil people out there and mean, you know, spiteful people out there, and you know, they don't learn their ways. They don't, you know, it's just you say it's hopeless, but you know, hopefully the Almighty, you know, could, you know, turn their hearts from stone to flesh. But anyways, I just wanted to, you know, give that to you, you know, to consider, you know, if you have any relationship issues, problems, or anything, you know, just take that in consideration. And above all, like I said, you know, prayer wouldn't hurt, you know, just plead your case, cry, repent. I mean, repent, you know, and you could always ask for wisdom and strength and everything like that. And that's all I've got to say about that. But I just wanted to share that information with you, and hopefully you and yours will have a good life, you know, and build on that, because, you know, adversity in relationships, you know, there's lessons to be learned in that from both sides, you know. So, you know, you got to compromise, you got to sit down and communicate and talk, trust, you know. Remember that the relationship was supposed to be, it's built on love, you know, and if you love somebody, you know, and it's, you know, you invested in that love and that person, it's best that you sit down and have a little chat with them. You guys work out your differences, you know. I mean, it's simple as that. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say right now. So shalom and peace out.